Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress Mineburied, the single layer challenge. So far things are going pretty well. In our last episode, we did some trading with some elves. Traded away a bunch of mechanisms that took forever to drag out to the trade depot, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. So are we gathering some sand yet? Is that happening? Let's see. It doesn't look like it. I don't see anybody. Okay, I see some cloth bags being made. Wonder if we had a cancellation. No. Okay, no cancellation. Collect sand is there. Is our glass maker free? Yeah, no job. I wonder why. I don't think there's a job for sand collection. I think it just falls under the heading of glass making, you know? Maybe it's under sand hauling, stone, refuse, item. No? No? Glass making. Well, maybe eventually. Or maybe we just don't have a bag for it yet. I don't know. We'll see. It's not like of burning importance to get that done. So, all right. So we picked up a little bit more food from the elves. We still don't have any meat or fish, but we have plenty of prepared meals. So I'm not really feeling too concerned about that. Drink-wise, we're okay. So let's look at our kitchen here. We have quite a few plump helmets. Pond turtle, reindeer's milk. Should probably go ahead and just make some more booze if we're not already doing it. Wow, we that's funny. We haven't touched plump helmets in a while, I guess. Because we were brewing from fruit and not plants. It's a subtle distinction, but it does, you know, does matter. It's still not active. What's this? Needs plump helmet spawn. Yeah, so it was a good time for us to start brewing drinks again, for sure. It looks like we need them. So are people, yeah, lots of people are storing items in stockpiles right now because we just, you know, we did buy, not a lot, but we bought a little bit of stuff from those dastardly elves. Okay, rock doors appear to be done. Why don't we make some more? Make some more rock doors. 20 more. You can never have too many rock doors. Excuse me. So how are our fields doing here? Good, good, good. Okay, everything's getting planted. Wonder if we have how many outdoor seeds we have right now. The dog is fighting the emu. And it looks like the emu might not be long for the world. Actually, yeah, the dog's winning. Let's take a look. Kitchen seeds. Not a lot. We really don't have a whole lot of those outside seeds. So, but someday we will. All right, maybe make a few more beds, perhaps. We'll do 10 more beds. We should be getting a migrant wave before the end of the season, so sometime before the 3rd month. So right now you can see that we're in the 2nd month, the 8th day of year 127. So hopefully we'll be getting some migrants before the 3rd month. I don't think we already got migrants this season. No, our last migrant wave was in autumn. So we should get a migrant wave. Yay, more puppies. See how our mining off is going. like some more spessartine. And some more rock crystal. In this layer, so far we've found praise. But no ore, no metal. So we're okay on wood. We're looking good. Our stone stockpile's full. We've got a ton of mechanisms still. We're back to brewing drinks from plants. Who is that? Shelly. Good job, Shelly. We have a giant cave spider silk bag full of seeds of some sort. Oh, this is getting pretty full, isn't it? Rock pots, bags. I'm not really sure why this... Okay, so now we are collecting sand. Very good. Very good. Look at all these puppies we have. How many dogs do we have? We've still just got the 3 dogs. Once these puppies grow up, we might try to do some war training, especially if we get an animal trainer in the house. Okay, so the merchants are leaving. We still have stuff that we need to get inside. Can we not get it inside? We have plenty of room. See, like there's a coati. It's stealing our food. What are the dogs doing? Seriously, dogs? I mean, really, that's my bad. But yeah, we can't let the coati steal all that stuff. Oh, and they ran right inside. To the meeting hall. What? They should be assigned to this pasture. They are. I guess somebody's got to drag them out there, maybe. The coati reminds me of, I'm going to really show my nerd side off here. Yeah, he stole some persimmons. What an ass. The way he looks kind of reminds me of the rat from Chrono Trigger that you have to chase down. If any of you are familiar with that, you have to chase him down to get the code in the future. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, so... Still haven't gotten a migrant wave, really. It's weird. Not really. There we go. Big money, big money. Where are they at? I don't see them. Ah, they're coming in from the left. It looks like. Is that all? I don't know. All right, well let's see if they brought any animals with them. So this is our current animal pasture. Oh yeah, they brought some grazers with them. Horse foal, a bunny, 2 bunnies, a water buffalo calf, a yak calf, and another bunny. So apparently we have a bunny farm going on now. Wow. Ooh, we've got a breeding pair of horses now, and a breeding pair of llamas. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, well, I guess we're getting ready to build the ark. Sweet. Alright, so let's see. wish it would tell you how many migrants you have. So it looks like we're up to, wow, 47? 47 peeps. So we got 26. We got a migrant wave of 26. So we're going to kick things into high gear here. First, I know there's one more person, I think, that needs a name. We've been waiting to get Thoram in. So let's see if we have a military dwarf here. And if not, we're going to make one, because we want to get Thoram in. Let's see, Thoram, male militia. Axe or mace, preferably. Well, let's see. Mighty Thoram. It sounds like a very mighty name. So I don't see anybody here, but I do see some people here who have some basic fighting skill. So let's find somebody with basic fighting skill who is really strong. This person has Dodger. Aha! There it is. Mighty Thoram, the Novus Dodger, who's also a Marks Dwarf. We got a bunch of Marks Dwarves. What's your job? Butcher, animal caretaker, trapper. Okay, you're perfect. Often feels lustful. Has a greedy streak. Likes to brawl. Nice. It's like the really entertaining 3 traits. Bam, bam, bam. Prefers to consume... Oh, likes ducks. Do you see that? Likes ducks. Short swords, though. Well. This is Thoram. Thoram. Mighty Thoram. Alright. Let's see what we got in terms of labors. Wow, tons of people. So we have a siege operator here. Great. A gem setter. A ranger. Another ranger. A siege engineer. A tanner. A soap maker. Another ranger. An engineer. A bone carver. Cool. A gem cutter, who's roughly equivalent with Cybrek. Animal trainer. Ooh, cool. A cook. But I think our cook is better, so let's turn that off. I don't want you doing any cooking. Sorry, Kusoth. Well, you also have some skill in weaponsmithing. Really? But see, we've got Grim up here holding it down. Grim is level 3, raw level 3. This person is raw level 2. Okay, so... yeah, this person just came in with all these high hopes, like, I'm gonna cook things and I'm gonna be a weaponsmith. And, yeah. Not so much. They're like, yeah, instead you're gonna be, you know, cleaning up floors and puke and stuff. Stoneworker, cool. We'll need some more masons. Looks like we have a doctor here. There's a doctor in the Heezy. So, Nish is level 2. Olan is level 2. Olan would be better for Chief Medical. We've got Bresden currently as the Chief Medical Dwarf, but Olan would be a little bit better than Bresden even, so let's make that change. Sorry, Bresden, but we've got other things that we could use you for. Oops. The Milker. Alright, let's go back to checking out these new additions here. So this person is a ranger. We got a lot of rangers. What's up with that? Maybe our first militia should be a ranged militia instead. Or like maybe a half and half, you know, like a few frontline fighters, but also some ranged, maybe. Woodcrafter, okay. Another fisherman. Another doctor. A surgeon this time, cool. Farmer. A ranger. A woodcrafter. A farmer. And a fishery worker. Jeez. Well, let's see here. We're going to have to make some changes, aren't we? So this allows us to do more job specialization with people. having more bodies, more hands allows us to, you know, just focus people on certain tasks. So for Breston here, we don't really need Breston to do any doctory type things anymore. So Breston just gets to focus on mechanics, which is good because that's, you know, what Breston was brought in to do, was be a mechanic and, you know, an emergency doctor. Let's see. Grim is doing the mason thing. You know, maybe we should let the other person be the weaponsmith, because Grim is our, by and large, our best mason. I mean, just far and away. And this other person here doesn't really have anything that they can do, so it would be kind of a shame to just like throw away their skill. So we're gonna go ahead and re-enable weaponsmithing on Kosoth, and Grim is going to go ahead and just let that get rusty. You know, if something ever happens, you know, it's in the back pocket. It could always come back. Gugnok is doing cooking. He's a pretty good cook. Level 7. He's also a really good miner. Maybe we should enable cooking on Kosoth to let Gugnok do his first love, which was mining. So yeah, we need more miners, Gugnok. So we're gonna press you back into duty here. I'm sure you won't mind. And we're gonna turn off cooking, actually, on you. So, wait a second. Damn it, that's on the same guy that we're doing blacksmithing. Okay, all bets are off. We'll leave them both on. How about that? Giraffa. Have we ever got a bowyer? We still don't have a friggin' bowyer. How does this happen? How do we not have a damn bowyer? You know, we're 46 dwarves deep, and we don't have a damn bowyer. Anyways, I'm sure that, you know, Giraffa's a woodcutter here by trade, does a little bit of farming, but Giraffa really was brought in as kind of some muscle. So maybe we should give bowyery to somebody else. I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody else that maybe might like it a little bit better. What about Reg down here? He has some woody experience. 51.8. 55. Vutok. 55.09. So we're going to give Vutok the bowyer job. And Giraffa, you are losing it. To let you to focus on chopping trees and farming and carrying heavy shit. Alright, next up we have Mr. Plumpers. I'm sorry, Miss Plumpers. Mrs.? You married? Wink, wink. Alright. Let's see. So, carpentry. We can turn off animal care since we have all of this, like this massive influx of rangers. Carpentry, farming, plant gathering, we can turn that off. Architecture, we can. I'm thinking we can turn that off too. I'm tempted to turn farming off on Plumpers, really, but I think the original concept that the creator of Plumpers' name had in mind was somebody who dealt with plump helmet farming, so we're going to leave farming on for Plumpers. We have any other carpenters? Maybe we could just turn somebody else loose here, like Steely Blaze. But Steely Blaze is also our furnace operator. Gonna be pretty busy with that. So Plumpers is gonna have to stay a carpenter for a little while. All right, so Shelly is miner / brewer. We do have somebody down here with a little bit of brewing. So we're going to turn off brewing on Shelly. And Spocky is an armor smith, miner. We've enabled tanning on. I'm sure we have somebody else with some tanning now. Yeah. Deggle. And this guys is why auto labor can be good, because with auto labor you don't have to do things like this. Like, you don't have to like really think about you know, you don't have to strategize out like, this is who's going to do this job, this is who's going to do this job. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, the computer automatically assigns it, and apparently, from what I've read, it's in a pretty efficient manner. So, yeah, I don't know. But you know, turning auto labor off and going in this manner is cool because it makes you feel a lot more invested in your dwarves, and like you feel like you get to. As funny as it sounds, you feel like you get to know them a little bit better. So, Eighth of Wolf, farming and plant gathering. Let's just turn plant gathering off on you. And you also have beekeeping. You the only beekeeper? You are. You might be doing some beekeeping pretty soon there, broski. Arnob, stone crafting, yeah. Gelding. You're the only gelder we have, but I don't really plan on doing any snip and clip anytime soon, so. Pressing. Okay, we probably won't be doing any... Well, we might be doing some pressing, but let's turn pressing off on you. We want you to be focused on other things. You also are the butcher. But there's another butcher in the house, so let's turn that off. And we have another bone carver, so we can turn that off. It lets you focus on the things that you enjoy, which are stone crafting and gelding animals. Just wakes up in the morning and thinks, I've really got to geld something today. Godin is a farmer. Just a farmer. That's what Godin does, just a farm. Okay, Winthrop has some suturing and some wound dressing skill. But I think we can drop the wound dressing. Give it to somebody else. Also fishing. Got a lot of fishers. Yeah. And gym cutting, really. Well, we can turn that off now. So we have 2 gym cutters. And then another... Yeah, you can drop this wood crafting. Plant processing's fine. So you're our leather worker, alright. And glazing, yep. Okay. Feb. Well, we're gonna need mace. We're probably gonna have 3 masonry stations before too long, just cranking out blocks. That being said, probably need to drop animal care on you, and also potash making. Let somebody else do the potash making. And you can keep dying for now, I guess. We won't be dying for just a little while longer. And let's turn off architecture. We'll find some other people to be architects. Stone detailing, that's fine. Turn off that. Trapping's fine. We have to make cages to trap, though. It's not like hunting where they just go out on their own and they start hunting. You actually have to build cages for them. Which, I mean, it can be worthwhile because you can trap animals and tame them. That's kind of cool. I think architecture's pretty good on this person. Let's see, Lorbam, glassmaker. Okay, that's fine. We want Lorbam just to be doing the glassy things here. So a lye maker and a weaver. Sounds good. Soaper, potash maker, and a gym cutter. Tell you what, let's turn off your gym cutting and let that person be the gym cutter. And then Sim X, who craves some stone detailing, will just be a stone detailer. Steely Blaze is our furnace operator. Toasted. So you're our tailor and our potter. Okay, good. Vabok, wood burner, miller, plant gatherer. Probably not going to have time to gather any plants. So you're going to be burning a lot of wood. All right, so now we're to our new people here, right? So this person has siege operation, which is just by and large just useless, you know. So they're kind of a prime target for the military. Yeah. You know what I think we might do? I think we might put a cut in here, and then when we come back, we're gonna start off the video by getting our first militia set up, and at least getting it in the system so that we know who's gonna be a part of it. And until we get that barracks laid down, those people that are in the militia will basically just be like haulers or under the command of Simex. They'll be part of Simex's group. He gets to boss them around and say, you're doing a shitty job. So anyways, we're going to do that. We'll get that straightened out, and then we'll be able to do a lot more things, I think, now that we have 26 more people. You know, we want to go ahead and get a few more mason shops set up so we can start cranking out some blocks and build some stuff outside. I mean, we do want to get our militia set up, but we have to build our barracks before we can do that. So, other than that, you know, we got a lot of stuff we could be doing. So, and we finally have the strong backs to do it with. So, awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and until next time, game on.